Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Big ups to Forever World. He's reviewing Fairy Tail now! Ooh, that's good, man. Good on you. Good on you. Just to let it out, Forever World, if you see this video, I've been reviewing Fairy Tail for quite some time now. And yeah, good on you, good on you. Alright, let's get into it. Got my Natsu shirt on, Fairy Tail up. Okay, this episode, this chapter, I mean, 271, Lucy versus Flare. Now I'm going to do this through my iPad, because I just feel like doing it through my iPad. In the beginning of the chapter, we basically have this, in the beginning of each chapter they have this now, and what I've noticed is, for the battle thing, the battle portion, it seems like all the teams are going to fight in day one. All the teams are going to fight. So after Lucy and Flare's fight, you're going to have, I guess, Mermaid healing somebody, and so on and so forth, and somebody, and so... Who knows? Maybe we'll get to see Laxus against Sting. That would be pretty interesting. But anyway, we're moving on. She's like, oh, go Fairy Tail. So it's Lucy versus Flare. You know, and Natsu's like, show yourself to your training, knock him out. And here's the thing. One of my subscribers, Kosean, he said Lucy to him is the Orihime Fairy Tail. This chapter goes to you, my friend. After this chapter, you're not going to see that anymore. It seems to me like Lucy had a mission in this chapter. She was angry, you know, so and so forth. And in the beginning of the chapter, we get this thing with Stupid Guild, after all, smash him up. And says, what is it? First, what could the aim of this Raventail Guild be? And that's what Mavis is saying to, everyone there. And Makarov's like, well, they must be here to harass us. This guy pisses me off. It'd be fine if it were something as small as that. That's what Mavis is saying. And they're explaining how it seems that the master of those two guilds have a father and son relationship. Crests of different guilds, there's a relationship between father and son, blah, blah, blah. And they're looking forward to the battle. Now, it begins, give or take. She says, I can't lose. And the time limit here is 30 minutes. That is interesting to me. I mean, it's a battle. Shouldn't it be that, oh, there is no time limit? And but then again, it makes sense because I suppose that explains why a person could get 5 points for a draw in these battles. So, if it's a draw, 30 minutes go by and no one wins, it's a draw, each person gets 5 points. But we go in, and that'll win. All of a sudden, Lucy starts coming out, and she says, Lucy, go Gate of the Golden Bull, Taurus, and then Taurus and Scorpio. She brings out two celestial spirits at the same time. And then, you got Flare, she's moving away, and stuff. And Flare's got this weird personality. She's such a psycho. She looks so sadistic and psycho. And she does the Sandbuster to Flare. And obviously right off the bat, we know now that Flare's power comes from her hair, so she blocks it with her hair. And she's got red hair, if anybody wants to know about that. And, she's blocking it. And here's what was interesting about this chapter. Lucy was able to combine Golden Bull's attacks with Scorpio's. So it's like her hair extended, and that's what I'm saying. That it says Taurus, Scorpio sand, and then he uses the sand around the axe, and then Scorpio's like, "Let's go, Taurus!" Two stellar spirits simultaneously, two gates openings just like that. And that's obviously, and also in the chapter we see Biska and her daughter and father, and it says Sandstorm Axe Aldebaran. And then she does Wolfgang, which is her hair turns into a wolf to attack, and she keeps saying Blondie. And then she brings out Cancer! After that attack, she brings out Cancer then again. And then she goes out, open the gate of the giant crab, and he cuts the wolf like that. This is my hair, damn you! And then she puts the hair in the ground, Flare, and she trips Lucy with her hair. Can move for however I wish. Eat that. And she falls on the ground. And I think her boots come off or something. It's the case. My frill de tous moves wherever I want. What? Oh. And also, I guess here also, Lucy was able to grab her. The weapon she had, the wand, from when she went to Etelos, she uses that to whip her around as well. And so they get whipped around and everything. And then Flare is like, she's got this look on her face. Like, holy shit. Been a time to breathe in this battle. Battle of father-son guilds. Battle of the women. Neither one is drawing back. And we go from there. My boots, she says, and where is it going to come from? Blondie, she says, and she says Blondie. And then she points, and this is the point of the battle where it turns in Flare's favor. She points to the crowd and points to Fairy Tale. And when she points there, you see Biska's daughter. Next to Biska's daughter, her name's Asuka, is Flare's hair. And that's when, and she says, Asuka, John, and then she grabs her mouth and throws her, and that's when we realize, she says, don't make a sound, this is an order, don't know what might happen if you disobey, no matter how much of a dim-witted blonde you are. And that's when Lucy says, so dirty. And then we get this, and after that happens, we can see that the tide is turning into favor. Says, Night Squadron Chief, are you observing the fight here? It's starting to ripen. This new guy. And the guy's name is Kingdom of Fury, Cherry Blossom, Holy Knight Squadron, Squadron Chief Arcadius. And he says, the matured fruit is starting to ripen. It might be completed this year. Just sit back and wait, Lord Zareth. And it says, distinguished persons, unsettling words. The festival is some sort of large power screaming around after all. And it says to be continued, the noble loser. And that's how the chapter ends. I'm going to give this was very good. Several reasons why it was very good. Number one, hey, anyone who makes fun of Lucy after reading this chapter, shame on you. Come on, man. She brought out 3 spirits. She brought out 3 celestial spirits, 2 which she combined attack to attack Flare, and she took Flare down. Flare was almost down. She was like, Flare was shocked after that. And how does she win? How does she end up winning? Oh, she uses some dirty trick. She can't use her own abilities, so instead, she'll try to hurt Fairy Tail members. Do whatever she can win. But let me tell you something right now. If she hadn't done that, Lucy would have won. Said it right now. Lucy would have won. So I'm giving this 4.5 out of 5. Oh yeah. I said it. I said it. And 4.5 out of 5. A lot of pros to go around. Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. And, of course, the ending guy. Now, it's obvious now when Gial was talking to Urza before this tournament started, when he was talking to her and saying to her, oh, be careful, there's something going down at this festival. Now we know. Now we know. Who knows? Maybe. Oh, can you imagine? This would be interesting if this happened. When Natsu is like, let's say Natsu's fighting Sting. At that moment, Zeref shows up with Polyistica. No, the dragon he had. I forgot its name already. Polyoptica. The dragon that, you know, I forgot. I can't say its name right. Anyway, so that's going down. Shit's really going down. But Lucy, give it up for Lucy. Give it up for Lucy. Come on, man. Anyone right now who is saying that Lucy is a piece of crap, she's no good, shame on you. Shame on you. And you know what? I'm going to do another video on this. Another one. Another one on Lucy. Just to tell everybody, you know, really good. Badass. Badass. Lucy was badass in this chapter. She brought out all her spirits, 3 spirits right there. Now you can see that the training, the time arc, it did work. Because I assure you, later on, previous battles, way before this happened, she couldn't do that. She couldn't bring out 3 spirits at the same time. So, damn good. But as we know, it's Raventail again. And it's very simple what's going on here. This isn't a battle between one guild and the other. This is a battle between a father and his son. That's the way I look at it. It is a battle of vengeance. Ivan is telling his guild, listen, we need to show up my father, we need to crush his guild, that's what I want you to do, and do whatever you can to do it. That's what's happening here. They're not playing by the rules, it's obvious. Attacking Wendy, keep attacking Gray, Nara Pudding was when he was just slamming him, and now this fucking Flare, the sadistic bitch that she is, going after the fairy tale in the stands, Asuka. So, but I like what I see. Things are getting interesting. We have this mysterious guy now who's alluding to Zeref. And I just want to say big ups to Forever World. Glad you decided to join the fairy tale. We'll call it the fairy tale review community. People who review fairy tale. You're part of it now, Forever World. Glad you came. But, yeah, and this was a good chapter. I'm going to be bummed, though. Lucy loses just because this fucking Flare is threatening to attack the fairy tale. You know, the little girl, Asuka, who happens to be Biska's daughter. Man, that sucks. It's like, how underhanding can you get? But this is Raventail, and no matter what anyone says, they're a dark guild. I don't care what anyone says. They're an official guild? No, I don't believe that for a second. They're a dark guild. They're dark. They are dark, 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 dark guild. Sinister doings, as they say. Wow, 14 minutes. I really went crazy on this video. Alright, anyway, this has been Bonkime922. See you guys later. Comments, rate, subscribe, you know the story. Tell me what you thought about the stuff. Ops. Liking Lucy. Everyone's got to do it. You got to like Lucy. Come on, man. That's what it's about. See you guys later.